Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, this is your boy Bless, and for today's video, guys, I'm gonna be basically just uploading this little story time, basically telling you guys this little quick story time I had. This happened. Well, let me just basically go ahead and say this: the setting for this type of story time, this happened when I was in middle school, so this was like a couple of years ago, and it's crazy how like time really flies and stuff like that. But let me go ahead and get right into it. So, starting off, man, I'll just say like this. I was in middle school and my school was like divided into a certain academy. So there was four different academies. So they have like a gray academy, blue academy, yellow academy, and the white academy, right? So the white academy is usually, if you're in the white academy, they usually call you like, that's like the smart academy. Those are like the academy that get good grades, they get 90s and up, man. I don't think they get anything less than that. Like that was like the real smart academy. Then under them was like the Yellow Academy. The Yellow Academy, I would say the Yellow Academy, I don't know. For that academy, I don't know. They kept calling us retarded, which we wasn't. But they kept saying that the Yellow Academy is full of retarded people. I don't know about that. I don't agree with that. And then we have the Blue Academy. The Blue Academy, that's where all like the bad kids used to go to. Like, I'm talking about like anybody that gave trouble or got suspended was definitely in that academy. And then last but not least, we had the Gray Academy. Now, the Gray Academy, honestly, guys, the Gray Academy, it wasn't really. How can I say this? The Gray Academy was only known for having like mostly like bilingual kids, Spanish kids, and it's crazy how like as I'm like really like thinking about like this story, I'm just like, then they really divided us up. Like we was just like we was some type of like, I don't know, man. It's just crazy, but we was divided up into those type of four academies, and I'm gonna just basically tell you guys like this. So first of all, I was basically in the Yellow Academy. No, actually, let me say this. I was first. I was in my sixth grade year. I was in the Blue Academy, and in my seventh grade year, they they pushed me to Yellow. I don't know why they put me in the Yellow Academy. But I told them that that was not right what they just did. Honestly, I told them straightforward. I said, "Yo, you guys are making a big mistake." So then, later down that road, of me being in the Yellow Academy, because I was in the Yellow Academy for the seventh and eighth grade, and middle school only went from six to eight, and then you graduate obviously. So one day I was going to school and like like I was over here doing my work in school because I was basically I think I was in social studies class. I can remember it like vividly. Like I was in social studies class, and then all I heard was just, "Yo, we can't, y'all gotta prepare yourself for lunch because y'all might get jumped." And in my mind, I'm just like, wait, I put two words together. I put y'all and jump. And I know what jump means. The lingo for jump is really getting outnumbered. So I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, how does this even start? Like, who's getting punched and who's getting hurt and whose life is getting put in jeopardy? So this is all the things that's going on in my head right now because I don't know what the hell was going on. So then I go down to the lunchroom. It's finally the bell rings, and then the next period was basically lunchtime. So lunchtime arrived, and when I went downstairs, there was a lot of securities downstairs. So I'm just like, yo, all right. So these guys was being for real. These guys was being serious. They wasn't bluffing. So I'm like, okay, they wasn't bluffing. They the real deal. So I thought it was rumors at first. Let's just go ahead and say that these was the right rumors, and these was this was the real deal. So there was two kids that was fighting. It was a guy that was in the Blue Academy, and there was another guy that was in the Yellow Academy. So then worst come to worst, if you guys want to know who won, it was obviously the guy that was in the Blue Academy. I ain't gonna lie, he whooped him like he stole something from him. I was just like, damn, he should have called sick or something. He should have never showed up that day, that happened for that part of that day. Then the next day, I don't know what it is about like being in like those type of schools where it's just a lot of hood people there, but they love revenge and they like retaliating. So I'm just like, okay, all right. So I go to school the next day. Then the next day was less just like yo the Blue Cat, because I guess the yellow and the white academy was cool, and all of a sudden, we try to we needed help because there was a lot of people in the yellow academy. It was a lot of kids in the yellow academy. So, and this is the time when I'm in the blue academy, by the way, if you guys are getting lost or whatever. But this is me being in the blue academy. So, we teamed up with the white academy, and now it's basically the blue academy and the white academy versus the yellow. Now we try to get the gray we want to get the gray academy on our side, but they was basically like, they didn't want to get no parts of it. They was just mutual. They was just like, yeah, you know what, don't throw us in this. We gonna mind our business. You guys do what you guys gotta do. Honestly, I was a part of none of this stuff. This is just me speaking from a cameraman standpoint. So, that same day I left, and I'm just like, you know what, I couldn't wait to get home. And I was hungry, so I went to the store, and there was like a pizza parlor like on the corner of like the school block. So we went down the block, and then I crossed the street, got to the pizza parlor. I got me a slice of pizza, and I was on my way back. And all I see, like, I kid you not, like, this is some serious stuff. All I seen was a guy that was wearing a yellow shirt getting chased, and it was nothing but a bunch of blue uniforms and white uniforms teamed up hauling, like, tailgate him, like, hauling behind him, like, tunneling him. And I'm just like, oh, snap. And once I seen that, like, honestly, I was wearing a blue shirt. So I didn't know if the guy was running towards me. The guy that was wearing yellow, I don't know if he was running towards me or whatever. But I kept my head down, kept eating my pizza, and I kept walking. And honestly, the only thing I did, I was just, like, I wanted to turn back to see what happened to him. Cause I'm like, yo, like, why did I stop hearing people run? Because usually they was running, there was a lot of noise when the people was running. And then the noise just basically just stopped out of nowhere. So when the noise stopped, I turned my head. I'm like, wait, what happened to the noise? I heard a lot of people. I heard a lot of feet. And then all I see was the guy in the yellow academy up against the gate getting punched in the stomach, getting kicked. I think somebody even jumped off a car and came down with like a Hulk Hogan leg drop. I swear to God, I cannot make this up. I felt like I seen every WWE special was meant on him. Like, I felt like he was the crash dummy, and he was just sitting there helpless. And I honestly, I couldn't do nothing about it because honestly, I'm part of the Blue Academy, and that's, if I go against my academy, that's treason. So I stood out of the way. I just watched. And the following day, this is the craziest thing. Like, this is when I really believed in karma. I seen two guys that had like yellow, they had like yellow uniforms, and those are supposed to be like our enemies right there. So I was walking home, like I always used to walk home by myself, by the way. So I'm over here walking home. All I see is this guy's like, yo, you from the Blue Academy? And I had a blue shirt. The first thing I thought of, I said, I don't even go to the school. I don't even know what the school's called. I said, what's the name of the school? That's how fast my response was. I was just like, wait, what's the name of the school? I said, yeah, and who goes here? This, that, and the third. He was like, all right. I was like, yeah. I said, y'all, I don't know. I said, whoever's in the Blue Academy, man, I wish them luck. And I just went home. But that was basically like the craziest story of my life, honestly. If you guys definitely enjoyed this video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. That was just the craziest, moment in my life in school. Because, like, that school was just so terrible. There was so much things going on. People was getting arrested. People was getting stabbed. Yeah, it was just, oh, man. I felt like they had an event for that school every day. And what I mean by event, there's always something that was going down. There was always either going to be a fight. There was either somebody's going to get jumped. There was either somebody was getting, it was always something. It was always something. Like, honestly, I felt like if YouTubers back then, I felt like if YouTubers as popular as how it is now, and people was making like drama or news channels for that, I swear to God, that person will have a news or a drama video every single day just on my school alone. I cannot make this up. But yeah, guys, peace, and yeah.